I'm Liz Newell with HTTV.
I'm Bob Heisler with HTTV.
And we are in downtown Summit celebrating Father's Day at the Cars and Croissants.
Right. And we got rained out 2 years ago.
I know. So we are so happy to be back and so happy it's without the mask.
Yeah, we're back to normal again.
Back to normal.
Okay.
So let's take a tour of these beautiful cars.
Yep.
And
let's get right to it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
Good morning.
Where are you from?
North Caldwell, New Jersey.
Welcome, welcome. Happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll be celebrating after 2 o'clock today.
Wonderful. Tell me about this beauty.
This is a 1954 Kaiser Darren. It was built only the 1 year, and the Kaiser company went out of business that same year. The car is all fiberglass, and the most distinct feature of the car is the pocket doors.
Pocket doors in the 50s.
Yeah. The only car that was made this way.
That's cool.
There's a number of cars, like the Lamborghini opens this way, and all the other ones open the other way, but I think this is the only car that's ever been, that had a door like this.
It's gorgeous.
It's a 6-cylinder Jeep engine.
Really?
Yeah, Jeep had joined Kaiser about 2 years before this was built. And it's called a Darren because it was Howard Darren, who was a designer of cars. On his weekends off, he designed this, and he presented it to Henry J. Kaiser, who was the owner of the company.
Beautiful.
He didn't like it, but his wife did,
Love it.
and the wife talked him into it.
Original color?
Yes. Original.
Gorgeous.
A repaint, of course, but all original. I'm very stickler for having everything original.
It is absolutely gorgeous, and it's a ray of sunshine on this beautiful day.
Yes, it is.
Thank you so much. Enjoy
you.
your day.
Take care of yourself. Bye.
Bye.
Well, now I'm here with Ralph with a 1956 salmon-colored Lincoln convertible. Ralph, this is a beautiful car. Tell us a little bit about it.
The actual color is called Island Coral. And it's a Lincoln Premier convertible.
Right.
I've owned this about 7 years. I bought it out of Sims, Florida, out of a collection of a gentleman who had a 130 car collection.
130 cars.
Yeah, all as pretty as this one.
Wow. Well, this is absolutely beautiful. How many miles on it?
You know, I'm not even sure.
Okay.
We can check if you like.
Do you drive it regularly?
Occasionally, not that often. But I do like to drive all my cars occasionally. They're not works of art that you keep on the wall. You drive them.
Right, right. Have you had any difficulties with it or anything?
Well, when I purchased it, the right rear electric window wasn't working, so I had to install a new motor, and that was about it.
Well, it is one beautiful automobile.
Thank you very much.
I'm glad you brought it to see it here today to see it.
Happy Father's Day, by the way.
Thank you very much, and same to you.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Tell me about this beauty. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of horsepower.
It's a 2016, and I've had it for about a year and a half.
Gorgeous.
I don't drive it that much, but it's actually my everyday car.
You don't drive it that much, but you... What?
Work is 1 mile away, and I ride a bike to work. So I don't need a car, during the week. It's just my weekend car.
So you don't take it out on 78 and just blow out the engine?
Not usually, no.
Really? Can I do it for you?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
So tell me the favorite thing about this car.
It's fast.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fast and the looks of it.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I
Is
like
that
the
why
looks
you
of
bought it?
I wanted something kind of exotic to drive every day.
Yeah.
I sold an old Corvette to get this, and yeah, I wanted something really special, not a regular everyday car, but yeah, I love it.
That's gorgeous, gorgeous. We're gonna take a spin around and look at it.
Okay.
It's gorgeous. Look at the inside.
That's why I bought it, because it has that beige interior.
Yeah.
If it was black inside, I never would have bought it.
No, it's
Yeah.
gorgeous. Well, drive it in good health. And if you ever just want me to drive it for you, I can do that.
You know what the negative thing is?
What?
It's automatic transmission. They don't make manual transmissions anymore, especially in cars like this.
Do you know what? I heard that.
Yeah.
Can you have it custom made and have it manual or
No, you wouldn't want to touch it.
no?
No, I have another car for that.
No? Okay, cool. Well, it was such a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
And enjoy your day and perfect parking spot. Hopefully you'll get your coffee at Summit Diner and
Thank you.
enjoy.
Now I'm here with Gordon with this absolutely gorgeous vehicle. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Bob. It's a replica of a 1965 Austin Healey 3000. It's called a Sebring 5000, and it's got a Ford 302 V8 engine in it with mostly Mustang parts underneath it.
Okay.
It's a fiberglass body. It only weighs 1,800 pounds, and it has about 315 horsepower.
You did all the work on it.
I did. This was manufactured at the factory, but I'm the second owner, and I did a body-off restoration on it.
Where'd you find it?
Actually, I found it online, and would you believe it or not, it was owned by somebody that lived 2 blocks away from me. I'd never even seen it before. I called him on the phone. He said, "When would you like to see it?" I said, "About 15 minutes. I'll walk over and take a look at it."
How long did the restoration take you?
About 2 years. I did most of the work myself, except for the paint job.
It is absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Thanks for bringing it today.
You're welcome. Thank
Happy
you.
Father's Day.
Thank you very much. Same to you.
Roger, welcome back. How
Thanks
are
for
you?
having me.
Thank you for being here, 007. I love it. Tell me about this beauty.
So, of course, we wanted to enter the SUV market, and we're very proud to have the Aston Martin 2021 DBX.
Gorgeous.
This beautiful SUV has a power plant of 542 horsepower, 516 pounds-foot of torque. It goes 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds.
You'll get to Kings really quickly.
Exactly.
No one back away.
Right. It has 5 drive modes, 3 in regular road conditions and 2 off-road conditions.
Okay.
So it's prepared.
Honestly, Roger, are you going to take this off-road?
You know what? Someone said that to me the other day, and they said, "You're nuts to take this beautiful car off-road."
Yeah, I would agree with that. But it is beautiful. Tell me about the cool color. It's like sparkly.
This is called white stone. It's loaded with beautiful fleck, as they call it. The sun really brings out the charm of the white. It's just not your regular white. Although Aston Martin's big on their whites, they have about 5 different color whites.
Oh my goodness.
Stratus white, lunar white, white stone. And of course, we're very proud of that color.
Awesome. It's gorgeous. And I hear Lotus is coming to town as well.
Oh yeah, we're here, and we're very proud of that English
Yes.
heritage also, because
Awesome.
English Lotus.
Right.
And of course, that's a fun car to drive.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it next year.
Yes.
Because then the dealership will open probably
Right,
by next
right
year.
on River Road.
Awesome,
Yeah,
wonderful.
it's ready to rock and roll.
Awesome. Thank you. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Likewise.
And you're always the dapperest interviewer.
Thank
Ever.
you. I appreciate that.
Enjoy the day.
Take care.
Bye.
I am here with Paul Vickery from Gillette, and he's got a very unusual car. Paul, tell us a little bit about this vehicle.
Well, the car immediately behind you is a 1940 ambulance built by the Flexible Corporation out of Loudonville, Ohio. I bought it in 1976 out of a junkyard in Larchmont, New York, and drove it back to Summit. And over the years, I had a shop in Summit that specialized in ambulances, which is why I have 2 antique ambulances. And a lot of the work was done in my shop.
Right, you restored this car.
I restored this. This is the only car I've ever painted to myself. I think I painted that roof about 8 times. But, with a lot of lacquer and a lot of sneezing. But it was a lot of fun. The engine was rebuilt by a gentleman up in Madison. The upholstery was done by a friend. And, as I said, over the years, it has just stayed in the family, and I'm long retired at this point.
Yeah.
But still have this car.
You
And,
told me before that this is probably the oldest ambulance in the country?
It's not the oldest existing. It's probably the oldest one that's roadable and not in a museum. And but it's in 1940, what makes it pre-war.
Oh, yeah.
And the survival rate of these things was very, very low. They were run hard, put away wet, and they didn't last. And this one is an example of, what can happen if you find it. But when I brought it back from that junkyard, it would literally, the only reason it survived is that its last 10 years before I bought it, it'd been used 1 week a year at the Danbury Fairgrounds as a racetrack ambulance.
Have you ever been contacted by Hollywood? Maybe they wanted that.
This last year, there was a movie called Plot Against America, and this car was in it.
Really?
And it's been in a bunch of others, and the Cadillac that's sitting out of range there has been in just about every Robert De Niro movie in the last 10 years.
Is that right?
Yeah, they come and they haul them away and bring them back. So I don't drive them in the movies or anything like that.
Well,
But it's fun to see it.
so glad you brought him here today.
We're glad
Thank
to
you
do it.
very, very much.
Thank you for coming by.
Okay.
I appreciate
Take
it.
care.
Hello, I'm with the Audi guys, Mike and John. Tell me about your R Series Audis. Gorgeous.
So mine's a 2007 RS4. They only made these for 2 years. They're pretty rare. I think it was about 2,000 of them made in total. And it's, I think, the last 4-door manual RS vehicle that Audi brought to the U.S.
I hear manuals are very hard to come by.
Thankfully, this one was only made in manual, but unfortunately, I don't think Audi makes too many with a manual transmission anymore.
Crazy.
So, a dying breed. So, a lot of fun to drive. Really enjoying it. It's like the perfect daily driver, except for maybe the car standing on the other side of me.
I hear you. And tell me about your beauty. I've never seen this sort of a...
So they're kind of rare in the States right now. I think there's only about 1,200 of them. It's a 2021 RS6 Avant. I didn't order it. I was lucky to be able to find one sitting on a dealer's lot that somebody told me about. And I'm a big Audi guy, so this was just a natural progression into the next stage. A sleeper car, it's a station wagon, nobody really knows. But it's got 600 horsepower and 600 foot-pounds.
Where are you going with 600 horsepower?
Faster than the guy next to me.
And I love the color, by the way.
Thank you, thank you. That was a big part of it.
Yeah, it's cool. Because a couple years ago, I interviewed you with the R8.
Right, right. I
was
still
like-
have the R8. I still love that car.
Well, Audi must love you.
I'm fortunate. Thank you.
Well, it's always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
And welcome to HCTV in Summit, because that's my first time interviewing you.
Yes.
So it won't be the last, I hope not.
I hope not.
Well, enjoy your Father's Day, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks again.
Thank you.
I'm here with Patrick Linton. And Patrick, this is one beautiful automobile that you have here.
Thank you very much.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, this is a 2007 430 coupe that's been in my possession for about 5 years now.
Okay, where'd you find it?
I found it at Central Jersey in Edison.
Okay.
The guys were very nice to find something that I was looking for. I wanted a coupe, but I am a big concourse guy. So I wanted to have something to present at the concourses.
Okay.
She's won every regional platinum award there is on the East Coast, and she's a 2018 national Ferrari winner.
Really? Wow.
So she has competed and will continue to compete.
Yeah.
And we're all about winning platinum awards.
Okay, you have other cars also?
I also have a 2006 Porsche 911.
Okay.
That is more just a driver.
Yeah.
My Ferrari is more for presentation and concourse.
Wonderful. Well, I'm glad you brought it with us, with you today.
Oh, this is a fantastic event. I'm happy to bring my car here.
Well, thank you very much for sharing it with us.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, take care.
Take care.
Well, I am really honored now to be a part of this particular shoot right here. This is Ramsey that I'm sitting with, and this is a very unusual vehicle. Ramsey, tell us a little bit about this.
Well, Bob, yes, this is a 64 Volkswagen bus. Don't see many around here on the East Coast, but really, really proud of it, and got a little bit of a story to tell about when we purchased it. I had to obviously negotiate with my wife for many months to acquire it, and then we took the kids out to about 20 miles away from where we were living in downtown London.
Right.
And my wife said, yes, okay, we'll buy it, and it turned out being this really bright purple color bus at the time. And it turned out being the day that Prince died. So we nicknamed the bus Purple Rain.
That's cool.
Absolutely, and it stuck with us for the 9 years that I've owned it. And we've taken it back to the original color, and I think it suits it much more.
Is this the 21 window version?
This is the 21 window bus.
These are very, very valuable.
Very valuable, yeah.
And you did all the work yourself?
Not myself, but a few of the local people. Jay at the Popular Mechanic here in Summit has done some work on the motor for me, and also Piotr's detailed the car for me, so they've done a great job.
This is really, really cool.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for sharing it with us.
No worries. Thanks for having me on the show. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it.
How you doing?
Good, I'm doing great.
Where are you from?
Rockland County, New York. So we're here at the beautiful, Cars and Croissants in Summit, New Jersey. Thank you for having us.
Of course.
We're here with our twin Lamborghini Huracan Evos.
They're gorgeous.
One's Bianco, one is Giallo. Pretty much identical. Little differences, but Pretty much the same car. Awesome cars. Both purchased from Lamborghini of Paramus.
Love it.
It's a local.
Nice. Tell me about Race the North. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Race to North, Rockland Cars and Coffee. We do car events just like as you see here.
Do you do them
in
monthly
Rockland.
or do you do
Yeah,
them-
once a month, Rockland County, New York.
On
So
a
it's not too
Sunday,
far
just
from
like
here. Yeah.
this? Or?
Yeah, Sunday mornings.
Nice.
Nice and quick.
So tell me, what is the fastest you've taken these cars? You're not going to get arrested.
So on the streets of Mexico, I will say, they get up there about 202, 204 average.
Really?
Yeah.
That's scary. Hopefully they have good brakes.
No, absolutely. These cars are built for that. So, they do well all around. Track, street racing.
Except for wintertime.
Street cars, whatever.
And not in the winter.
No, definitely not in the winter. Especially with these are specifically rear-wheel drive models.
Oh.
These are not the all-wheel drive models.
Okay.
They do make all-wheel drive models, but these are rear-wheel drive examples here.
Okay.
Yeah.
They are gorgeous.
Thank you. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.
Oh, thank you so much for taking
thank,
the time.
Thank you for everything. This is a great show. Fantastic turnout.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Folks, now I'm here with Joe and Carmela. And Joe, which car is yours?
So we have a 66 Corvette, and my wife has a 77 Mercedes.
Carmela, you like the Mercedes better?
I do, because I'm not allowed to drive the Corvette.
I see. Okay. Joe, tell us a little bit about the Corvette.
So the Corvette here, again, it's a 66. It's originally from Texas. It's a Texas car. I bought it from a guy that brought it up from Long Branch.
Right.
About 6-7 years ago.
Okay.
And it's all original. And here and there we do little tweaks to it to get it back, get it running good. But it's a great car.
Drive it much?
As much as I can. But yeah, it's a great car. It's a fun car.
Okay.
Fun car to drive.
Good. Carmela, tell me a little bit about this Benz over here. It's one of my favorite cars.
I know. It was a good find. Joe is in construction and was at a site at a home, and it was buried in the garage underneath a ton of stuff. And
goodness.
he noticed it, of course, and it went on to auction, and we bid it on it, and we were able to get it. We restored it a little bit, did the interior, but it's fun to drive.
How long have you
all
had
my
it?
girlfriends, and we go cruising at night on a Thursday night, but it's fun. We've had it, I guess, running about 3 years. Yeah, but
Wonderful.
it's a lot of fun.
Great story. Great
Yeah.
story. Well, thank you very much for sharing these cars with us.
Thank you.
Okay, take care.
heart is so happy.
Yep. COVID last year, the rain the year before.
Yeah.
This is the best turnout we've had.
Yeah, and what a wonderful Father's Day for all the dads out
Absolutely.
there,
Yep.
including yourself.
Yep.
And you know what? I can't wait to come back and do this again.
Let's
with
do it
you.
again.
All right.
Okay.
See you later.
That's it.